Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Stephen as Finric the Monk, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, Erin as Agnes the Bard, Mike as Brock the Druid, and Chris as Paelias the Cleric. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live.
You're muted. You're muted.
Who's muted? I'm not muted.
No.
Rock.
Rock's muted. Classic.
That's why you didn't understand why I was telling you that's the pie, the damn fine pie.
So we should do a recap because it's been like a hot minute. It was like totally last year. It was idyllic. You guys were sailing to the island that the compass was pointing to. And you had a beautiful day of sailing. Wizard and Brock spot an octopus and sharks encounter, but they chose not to tell anyone else, especially Finric. The next day, DePaul, 1 a.m., Agnes finds Filris Anged floating by, trying to carve a teleportation circle into his dinghy. Agnes gives him some food and water and a place to sleep. At breakfast, you folks ask him questions, with some truth enforcing from a hit by Finric. He's from Tower Rudlin. He's searching for Margaret. He has a dead body divining stick. Margaret didn't approve of what he was learning from Moondrop, a necromancy. Tried to dissuade him. Moondrop banished him until he finds the body of Naldur, founder of House Rudlin. Sailor friend Thompson washed overboard in a huge gale 2 weeks in. He's been floating for weeks in his dinghy. He was surprised to find Moondrop is dead. At first scared by Mr. Bones, animate dead complications were then discussed. Agnes sending Stone's Wimblecat, who will pass along a message to Margaret. The next day, DeSaul, beautiful morning, normal day of sailing, good day of sailing. Next day, DeGaulle, storm, and Brock goes overboard, but teleports back into the ship using the helm, causing some chaotic confusion for a bit. DeTall, fine day of sailing. Dalk, early morning, during the third watch. Twizzard looks over the railing into the dark water. Hears a voice in his head. Yes. Lead them closer. And that is where we're going to pick things up. So, Paelias, you're at the helm. You're just, doing helm stuff. None the wiser. And, Twizzard, you hear this voice in your head. Yes, you're on the right course. Lead them to me. You feel like this is a voice you could trust. Like this is a really good friend of yours. You feel like this is the right thing to do.
My buddy, the disembodied voice. Don't know, but I like him.
Super good plan.
It's early in the morning, right? It's like nighttime?
Yeah, you're on the third watch, so it's like...
And Paelias is screwing with the ship's wheel?
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. maybe, somewhere in there.
Spinning it, playing, guess the peg it'll come up on?
He's just following the compass, as you have been.
So I'm not worried? I'm not worried about this voice?
You're not worried at all. Not worried at all. You failed your wisdom save, and you're not worried at all.
Is Mr. Bones nearby?
Mr. Bones is below decks, probably taking his rest, I guess.
Oh yeah, he needs rest. Okay, I'm just gonna I'm not anywhere in particular, am I? I'm just walking around the ship.
Yeah, you're up at the bow, but yeah, you're just walking around.
All right, so I walk up near Paelias. I just look at him, smile and nod, like, yeah. Look at us. We're on the right course.
Cool. I love the reinforcement.
Feeling
Big
pretty
fan.
good.
Good positive reinforcement.
I guess that's all I'm gonna do if it feels so good.
Feels so good.
Feels so right.
Good. All right. Final watch. I can't remember who the final watch was, but let's just say it was Finric and Jenkins. Sound good, Finric?
Sure.
Is this
All right.
the same night as the storm?
Is this the same night as the storm? No, actually, it's been a whole day.
Oh, this is a whole another evening.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You've all had the benefits of a long rest, which may or may not come in handy. Who knows? Anything could happen. Yeah, Finric and Jenkins, come up to the top deck. Get some rest.
Okay.
Last Wizard, you guys go below decks?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, he told us to get rest.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying Finric came up and he told him to get rest. I was like,
No, Finric's
Okay.
on.
all right, so I'm going below.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Mr. Bones has kept the hammock warm. I'm gonna kick him out of it.
Easily done. He probably sets up his own hammock. Smart guy, that Mr. Bones.
Got his moments.
But yeah, no, you guys continue sailing, following the compass's course. Jenkins goes up front for a while. And yeah, I don't know. What do you see, Finric? Give me a perception check.
Nine. I see Jenkins and I wave at him.
Yeah, you see him, and he is moving surprisingly quickly for Jenkins. You've only seen him move this fast when there's like a storm, and he has to he runs up to you. He's like, "Something just tried to take control of my mind."
A good something or a bad something?
I don't think it was good. How are you feeling?
What?
Finric, can you give me a wisdom saving throw?
21.
Something tries to take control of your mind, but you fight it off. And as you lock eyes with Jenkins again, he's like, "You felt it too."
That I did.
Jenkins.
What do we do about this?
Something bumps into the hull.
Is that normal?
No.
I guess I go look over the side.
You look over the side. That's a good idea. As you look over the side, a tentacle comes out of that water and tries to wrap around you. And I'm gonna have everyone roll into initiative.
Oh, did we wake up?
You guys aren't awake yet, but we're gonna get the initiative out of the way now.
Our watch was over. We were trying to get into sleep.
Right? I know. We just we were watching for weeks.
We got a better watch next time.
I got 21.
Oh, that's I did a saving throw or just initiative?
Initiative.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, don't I get advantage on initiative these days? Oh, I always forget.
Entirely
Yeah, I
possible.
get advantage.
I got a 6.
I got 18.
I've got 17.
I got a nat 1 and a 9. So I
Wait,
guess
who
the
got-
9.
You got the 18 Twizzard?
Yes.
And Brock, you got the 6.
Yeah.
Finric got the 17.
Yep.
I got a 13 when it was a saving throw. Damn.
Oh,
Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones got a 7.
Mr. Bones got a 7. Okay.
Very fitting. Not a good roller.
Paelias get a 9.
Wait, what did Agnes get?
I got 21.
Oh, 21. Yeah, right. Huge.
Did you roll for Mr. Bones?
Yes, he got a 7. Very
Boom.
powerful.
The lucky 7.
Rock. All right, and then Nathan Jenkins should also get a roll.
Did you get mine?
No, what was yours?
9.
Oh my gosh, you guys are all around the same. You're killing me. All right. All right, so Twizzard, tentacle whips out of the dark, and it is a it is a 26 to hit.
Oh, I guess I'm upstairs.
What? No, you're not upstairs yet. No one's yelled for help or anything.
Oh,
We
okay.
just rolled for initiative to get out of the way.
We
I'm
rolled
sleeping.
for initiative to get out of the way. Yeah.
That's a 26 to hit. Finric?
Yeah. Did you have any special thing to get out of that, or probably not? Right.
That's a good question.
It's been a while since we played these characters.
Yeah. Nope. I think I'm just hit.
Okay. As this is happening, Jenkins shouts, "Awake! We're attacked! We're attacked!" And so you guys all wake up. You're going to take 12 bludgeoning damage, Finric. And I need you to do a Constitution saving throw, please.
19.
Constitution saving throw of 19. Sounds pretty good. All right. As Jenkins is yelling, his second cry is cut short as a tentacle reaches up and tries for him. It wraps around his feet, pulls him to the ground. And as he hits the ground hard. And you can tell he is bloodied.
Wow.
So,
But he does his Constitution saving throw. Or no. Oh. Yeah, he's not looking so good, Finric. Alright, Agnes. You're awoken having had a long rest, albeit maybe some dark dreams of some kind, but you're awakened to the unnatural yelling, raised, almost panicked voice of Jenkins. You're below decks in your cabin. What would you like to do?
So I will use my movement
Okay.
to, I guess, go up to the deck.
Yeah, it probably would take you like maybe, say, 10 feet or so to get to the outside. So you're outside.
Okay.
Just as you're going outside, you hear a body boof hit the top deck.
Hit the top deck. Okay.
And you know someone's up above, probably Jenkins.
Well, I probably am worried about that, so I'm probably going to try to make it up to the top deck.
Okay. How much movement do you have total? 30?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you get to the top of the steps, and you look down, and you see Jenkins just like face down on the deck, blood coming from him, and Finric's just sort of like standing next to him.
All right. So.
Twizzard, you're on deck.
Huh.
Not literally. Oh my god.
Can I? Hold on. Let me see if this is something that I can actually do. Where is it? Okay. This is not concentration, so I think I can do this. Can I put a Lehman's tiny hut on the deck?
Yes. Yeah.
Then-
It's yeah, because you're not doing it as a ritual. You're just like boom, Lehman's tiny hut.
Lehman's tiny hut.
Sure. Wow, that is a fascinating. I love it. What's the radius on that?
10-foot radius, or it's a 10-foot sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And you want to do you want to get yourself in it too?
Yes.
All right.
And I allow any of the crew
Yeah.
to enter.
Yeah, and it's not concentration either. Nice. I love it. Oh, it's brilliant. All right, so you run up, you see fallen Jenkins, you see confused and hurt Finric, and you're like, tiny hut! And just as you do that, you see this tentacle splash out of the water, whoosh, onto the edge of the hut. If it had been a second later, you would have gotten hit by it. But as it is, it sort of slinks back into the water, and you feel the hull of the ship shudder. All right, Twizzard. You hear someone yelling about an attack of some kind. You're up, and you hear inside your head, push them in the water. Give them to me. And you're like, that's a great idea.
That is a good idea. Alright. Guess I'm gonna gotta go find access to water so I can push someone in.
Yeah.
And so I don't question this at all.
Unfortunately, no. Not
I love
currently.
This is my best friend telling me smart things I should be doing with my life. Okay. So, alright. I'm going upstairs. But slowly, because I'm groggy. I just barely got to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Bones, come help me.
Mr. Bones goes with you. Sure, yeah. You guys come out of the front. And that's honestly probably all of your movement.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand there looking around.
But you know, yeah, that's a move. That's a move. Solid move. Sorry, Finric, you're up. And then Paelias will be soon after that. Though perhaps not right after that.
Uh-oh.
Is the tentacle or part of this creature still within unarmed striking range of me?
No, you see the dark water beneath you, and you know you're in the tiny hut. You saw the tentacles splash against it, but you're not sure where the creature is right now.
Okay.
You probably have your life
guess.
preserver on, because if you were on watch, I assume you'd have it on.
Yeah, that's very fair.
And does the life preserver have any extra armor class?
It actually just retracts the armor. It makes them less fast. No, just kidding. Neutral. Armor
If
neutral.
this thing hit me with a tentacle and withdrew, I didn't get an attack of opportunity on it?
Well, you'd have to be within 5 feet of it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Okay.
Got a long tentacle.
Okay. So I guess I will hold an action, and if any of it comes within unarmed striking range of me, I'm gonna hit it.
You might have to get out of the hut for that to work.
Okay, fair enough. I am going to.
I guess if you stand like right at the edge of the hut, because you can go in and out, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like there's a door. You just
Yeah, there's not a
enter
door.
and leave.
Gosh, the
Are we
hut is
worried
such...
about this thing like tearing the ship apart while we're in the tiny hut?
Well, we can still protect the ship. We just can also protect ourselves.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna.
Just
I guess.
stand at the edge of the hut and wait.
Yep.
All right. I like it. I like this tiny hut strategy.
Don't you guys see me out there? Maybe you want to come out, see what I'm up to.
Yeah, Finric. I mean, you glancing over, you see Twizzard coming on deck.
Where's everybody?
I acknowledge that I see Twizzard coming on deck.
All right, that's good. All right, let me roll a little dicey here myself. Twizzard, near you, the ship shudders and part of the railing like smashes across the deck and lands in front of you. And then just next to it, and another piece of the railing slithers over and like hits Mr. Bones as he's walking along the deck.
Oh, that's inconvenient.
And you hear a voice in your mind saying, "Give me flesh now."
That leaves out Mr. Bones.
So, Mr. Bones.
All right, Paelias, you're up.
So, how far
Bones
away?
is on deck. You're just getting out of your bed. You like Agnes rushed out, and you're like, "What's going on? Attack? What?" So you're still underneath here, basically.
So if I use my dash action, can I get to him, to the creature?
I think so. If you use your normal movement, you'll get out on deck, and then you could call out to your friends. But you don't even know, like, you don't know anything, right? You just, I guess, as you're running out, maybe you see like something hit the deck over here. Sure, okay, yeah, I'll give you that. You run out and you see something, and pieces of the ship sort of get squished across the.
So my normal movement or my dash? Because am I using a?
I would say normal movement if you want to get closer to the edge of the ship.
Okay.
Is that what you want to do?
Well, I'm under deck, right?
Well, I would say that 10 or 15 feet would get you out to here.
Okay. And then I can choose to dash. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I think you still have some of your normal movement left. But depending on where you want to go, you might be okay. How much do you have? 30 or 35?
I think it's 30.
Okay,
Let's
so
try
yeah,
to
let's
go.
say you have another 15. So you could go right to this side or right to this side. You see the stuff shatter over there. If you want to go that diagonally there, you'd have to probably dash to get.
Well,
right up to
actually,
the-
it says walking 20 feet. Is that what it is? It's walking 20 feet speed?
Why is your speed so low?
Because of all my armor, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, I think you'd probably have to dash if you want to get to the deck or get to the railing.
So I guess my question is, if I dash, like I can do this like dash plus kind of a strike move. So can I reach a tentacle or something that I can strike if I dash?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
not really. It's kind of
Okay.
still in the water.
Okay. So then I'll just use normal movement,
Okay.
and then
Go a little more toward that direction.
yeah. So is there it's still in the water, and can I see it from where I am now?
No, you really, as you were coming out of the door, you sort of just saw, you saw this like dark shadow, like, and stuff
Okay.
skitter across the deck. But
I'll
You're
just
not-
get my spiritual weapon out.
you're not really sure what you guys are up against right now.
So I can just get my spiritual weapon out and not attack, right? Just
Oh,
use
absolutely.
it
Yeah.
as like ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'll do that.
Okay.
Can you also shape water?
I could do either. So if I wanted to use a magic attack spell instead of my spiritual weapon, I could shape water. Yeah.
Oh, just curious as to how we might be able to affect what's going on in the water.
Yeah, I can shape water on my next turn if we need to.
All right, Bones. Mr. Bones. What's
So
he
I
doing?
guess I haven't really told him to do anything except follow me.
Yeah.
And so he's just looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm I'm really confused as to why he isn't made of flesh and why can't I push him in. So I'm just kind of staring at him, and he's staring at me.
That makes sense. That makes sense. All right, Brock, you're up.
I finally woke up.
Yes. You you're a heavy sleeper. Yeah, you see Paelias hightailing it out, and you're like, what?
Brock walks up to the deck and sees what's going on.
All right, Brock, you come out right behind Paelias. Paelias has his spiritual weapon out. Twizzard and Bones are walking over towards you. You're looking around for the others, but they're all up here, so you can't quite see them. You're right there.
And I'm sorry, and just for my own, where's the tentacle?
Well, when you come out, you don't see anything.
Oh, okay, it's not there yet. Okay.
You've felt the ship shudder. You've heard someone cry out.
Hey, what's going on?
Brock says, "Hey, what's going on? Does anyone say anything?"
Can you turn?
There's an attack. Well, I don't know actually either.
Probably more similar to a aquatic animal. Hey, Brock.
What's happening? Why am I awake?
Hey, come on over here. I'll show you.
I'll go for a swim.
Can I roll an intuition?
Yeah, insight. Roll an insight check.
Come here, Brock.
Something weird about this.
Is it passive insight? Is that mine?
Yeah, do an active insight. He's acting.
He's actively calling you.
I'm sorry, where? Oh, here we go. So, I rolled a 25.
25.
Yeah.
I know.
You get the feeling that you shouldn't go near Twizzard. He's acting a little weird, like weirder than usual.
Come here.
Look at that smile.
Hmm.
Come over here.
Come to the back of the boat. So technically, it's probably the front of the boat.
Hang on.
Can't believe Jenkins
I'm
succeeded
gonna
in a save.
I'm gonna stay where I am.
Brock,
Okay.
stop thinking and start sinking. Come over here.
I feel like I want to
Do
arm
we-
myself.
Do we notice anything like weird about that interaction with him doing that? Can we passively percept?
Yeah. What's your passive insight? I mean, it doesn't even have to be passive. Like, Twizzard is telling Brock to come over where you just saw something attack. Like, go ahead and give me an active insight.
Active insight? Okay.
Wizard, what's going on over there?
I got a 14.
I don't
Talk
know.
to me from here.
It's a cool place to be. I think you'd like it.
It's a little weird.
Okay.
Brock
My guard's up a
seems,
bit.
Brock seems a little weirded out too. All right, Brock.
Can I conjure some coffee? No.
Is our new guest going to be a part of this?
Oh my gosh, I forgot to put him out, didn't I?
Who's our guest?
Probably in the head.
Paelias.
The guy we found floating who's trying to make his own teleport thing in his thingy.
Yeah. No, he should totally. Would he come on deck? That's a great question.
Probably
He's coming out. He's coming out to help you. What did he look like? I cannot remember what he looked like. We'll just use this guy.
Philris.
Philris.
Filris. Filris.
R-I-S.
Hey, Philris, come here. Let's check out this broken railing.
So much
Wait.
easier to push you over with.
Yeah, it's true. It is really easy to push someone over right there.
Not a bad thing. I think he'd probably like it.
All right. Is that your turn, Brock? Some insight
And I
check.
also just wanted to say, can I arm myself? Because I notice that
Totally do that.
He has a. I'm gonna invoke my flame blade.
Okay. All right. Brock invokes Flame Blade. Right after that,
Do I have
something
Yeah, I got flame.
you guys haven't seen much. So something else comes up and hits the side of the ship here, and Mr. Bones is knocked over just as Philris comes up from below, and he says, "What's going on out here?"
Silverus, you knocked Mr. Bones over?
No, I don't know. I heard noises and cries for help.
It's fine. Come over here.
He starts walking toward Twizzard. Agnes, you're up.
So I think I'm going to. All right. So tell me,
Twizzard's on
if
deck.
I was to step outside of Lehman's tiny hut,
Yep.
I should be able to cast a spell, correct?
Yeah, I mean, you can cast the
I'm
spell
out.
in Lehman's tiny hut too.
For some reason, I thought that it couldn't extend outside. Or like, I thought that Lehman's tiny hut was kind of like a magical barrier.
Highly possible. Let's see.
You're gonna cast a second hut in the hut?
No, I think I can only. I don't. No. Where? Why is it so hard to get Lehman's tiny hut? Where is it? It should.
All
be...
other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells of level 3 or lower can't be cast through it. There you go.
Oh, so I could do higher.
You could do higher than level 3.
Okay.
And also higher than level 3 can extend into it, so just be aware of that.
They don't know you're there.
All right. So then I guess I'll just have to do a 3rd level or higher, right?
4th level or higher.
A 4th level or higher.
Oh, this is fascinating. In the 2024 rules, if you leave the hut, it ends.
Really?
But I don't think that's
Mine is
in...
just an 8-hour duration.
Just the caster or anybody?
No, the caster.
Okay. You're powering the hut.
I
Yeah,
do
no,
not think-
it doesn't mention anything about that in the legacy version.
Good thing it's 2025.
Good thing we started the game in 2020.
Yeah, exactly. Good thing we started the game 20 years ago. No.
Grandfathered in.
So I'm just thinking that I'm
That's
probably
fascinating.
going to cast Cloud of Daggers,
Okay.
and
Where?
I'm gonna put it in a spot that I think is going to maybe kind of be like a protective barrier for the ship.
Okay.
So, I'll probably want to do it away from people. So can I do it on the opposite side of the broken rails?
Like over
Like
here?
on my side, yeah.
All right. What's the radius on that? It's a five foot.
It is a
Like one spot.
5-foot cube.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Is that good? You like that?
Yeah, and I'll do it at a 4th level. So anything that starts or enters into the Cloud of Daggers on its turn will be damaged.
Okay. All right. Neat runs out. What's going on out here? Agnes, what's happening? He
Get into the hut!
starts to run up the stairs, jumps inside the hut, and he's like, Jenkins, my boy. All right, so he's tending to Jenkins. Twizzard, you're up.
Philris!
Finric's on deck.
Come here, Philris.
You turn around, you're at Philris.
I'm not trying to be deceptive or malicious, right? I generally think this is a good
Yep.
idea.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, come on over to the side of the ship here. Look where there's clearly a broken spot on the railing, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, come on over here.
You roll, these goes with you.
All right, I think you're gonna like this. And I immediately try to push him right over.
All right, give me an athletics check.
I was
Oh.
not known to be athletic. I have -1. Okay. No, it's
No, it's
+1.
+1.
Can't read. Nice. That's a bonus. Oh, I got a 3. That is a shame.
Hilarious, having spent the last 3 weeks or so adrift in a tiny boat, wants nothing to do with going back into the sea. And he sort of like drops to the ground, like holds on to the wreckage of the railing. And he's like, "You'll not be throwing me over."
Oh, come on, man. You're gonna love it.
All right.
We see this again? Can we
Yeah,
proceed?
Paelias and Brock definitely see this.
This is
Mr.
a great thing.
For what it's worth, Mr. Bones sees it too.
Do you know an insight check?
You don't need an insight check. Twizzard just tried to throw
Oh.
Filris overboard.
Okay, we know.
Keep
We
trying to
know.
pull on him.
So do we know? Do we think that he's, or do I know anything else? Like, do I know that he's magically, or that he's got some kind of suggestion, or do I just kind of know that he tried to throw him over?
You just know that he tried to throw him over.
Okay.
I'll say, Twizzard, if you want, you can have a bonus action. I don't know if you have anything you want to do, but otherwise, Finric's up.
A bonus. Oh, let me look real quick. I'm not used to actually.
I'll say
doing that.
throwing the attempt to throw overboard was your action.
Well. I have telekinetic shove.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness.
So I'm gonna cast telekinetic shove because this guy's a little stubborn, but I really think he's gonna like this.
The bonus action.
Yes, it is. It's a range of 30 feet. He has to have it's a DC of strength of 17 to save it.
Oh my god!
Otherwise, let's see.
Nope, that's a 13.
He did not pass.
He's going in.
How far does he go?
Can Agnes do her bonus inspiration for him? She didn't do it.
Is it a reaction?
No, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, alright.
So he will be moved 5 feet toward me or away from me.
Yeah, no, he's going in the drink. Paelias, as you're like, did Twizzard just try to... You see Filris's body get pushed off into the water.
Damn.
He goes into the dark water. All right. Finric, you're up. Sorry, buddy. At least you didn't waste a spell slot.
Ooh.
With your held action.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The dice are
I
not
have no
kind
spell
to you.
slots to waste.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was fun. So I'm going to tell you what. I'll use my action to charge the dagger of venom.
Okay.
I never get to do that because I'm always trying to do other stuff.
Love it. Yeah, and I
And-
mean, you're sort of on the upper deck, right? So you would hear Brock calling out, you would see Twizzard trying to push him off and then successfully doing it. So you're like aware of what's going on down there.
Okay. I shouldn't do that then, huh?
No, you should do whatever you want. I'm just
We've
saying.
got someone who can shape water, so you could shape it into some staircase to get back onto the boat.
Oh, you can walk on water. I have the walk on water one.
Oh, that's good.
That
Okay,
sounds very
dagger of
useful.
venom.
Dagger of venom it is.
Getting it ready, and I guess I'm just looking at what's unfolding around me.
Okay, no movement.
No movement.
And clarification on that, Agnes. I don't think I actually have shape water. I think I have create or destroy water, and walk on water.
I thought you had one where you took a wall of water and you put out the fires of Dolith.
I think that was control water. That's what I
Control
have.
water. That's what it is. Okay.
Water. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now with walk on water, can you sink below water or does it become solid for you?
It's solid.
It's basically solid if you're walking on it. If you're under it already, then you float up to the top and then it becomes solid.
So that might be good for all of us to get in case we go into the water.
Yeah.
I also have underwater breathing.
You could turn into an aquatic animal probably, right?
Well, yeah, but I also have water breathing, and I can cast upon 10 creatures the ability to breathe underwater.
These sound like awesome things for this battle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Believe it or not. Well, let's see. So, Philris is in the water. And...
So, can I ask a question, though, about the reaction to Twizzard pushing the guy off the water?
Sure.
So, I have a Warcaster. Can I use that as a reaction? It says a Warcaster, you can use your reaction to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action and targets only that creature.
That's if they cast the spell, though, right?
I don't know. It depends on what the reaction is. Like, do I automatically get a reaction, or do they have to cast a spell on me for immediate reaction?
So, Warcaster lets you... I thought it let you take an attack of opportunity as a spell.
Yeah, to make an opportunity attack to cast a spell, right? So that's different.
Yeah. No, that's different. That's if it's trying to get away from you.
Okay, got it.
No worries. All right, so actually, probably Twizzard, maybe Paelias can see this, but you see this tentacle come up to wrap around Philris, and this Twizzard, you recognize this as the shield spell, comes up and prevents the tentacle from wrapping around him, or at least the first tentacle. Oh my god, are you serious?
I mean, you came up with it.
He spent all his good attacks already. Yeah, the second tentacle comes up and freaking whiffs as well onto the shield. Come on, third tentacle. Okay, that one, Twizzard, you kind of watching morbid fascination as one tentacle repelled by shield, but the third one crushes through the shield and wraps around Philris, who takes some damage and does a save. Which he looks okay. Still in the water. He's still fighting, but he's doing okay.
So I was only supposed to get him off the boat and just chuck him off. Once that's done, do I realize that there's a guy like getting hurt in the water, or am I just like still caught in the moment? But that's not so clear.
You're like, yeah, I shoved him in, but oh, now he's getting hurt.
Right. Yeah, I mean, he's still your friend. Give me...
I wasn't told to enjoy watching him die.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. Technically, you're allowed to redo it if you get hurt. I'm going to say this is psychic trauma.
22.
22.
Yes.
That's pretty traumatic.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
high on the fact that I chuck someone off.
You wake as if from a sleep, and you realize that your new friend Philris is in the water. But as you realize that, you hear a voice in your head. Yes, feed me more. What do you reply?
Who the hell is this?
And you feel psychic pain rack through your body as you take 10 psychic damage.
My body!
But you are now free from it.
Cost me 10 damage.
Alright. Finric. No, wait. Who was that? That was Philris. No, that was the Aboleth. Okay. Paelias, you're up. Bones
Okay.
is on deck.
So the
Then Brock.
guy who fell over, can I see him?
Paelias, then Brock. Yeah, you can see him, and he's got a tentacle wrapped around him. So
And
you
he's underwater.
No, he's like fighting to stay above, but it doesn't look like he's going to win that fight. You've got the
alright.
ability to give him breathing water or walk on
I
water.
had to water walk, yeah. But can I see everybody else?
Do you have to touch them or see them?
I just have to see them, like 10 willing creatures that I can see.
Yeah, you can see everyone. If you got up to here, you could probably see everyone.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's get up to there and
Yeah,
let's
that's
look
only
at
8.
everybody.
All right, 9 including yourself, right? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect.
Cool. All right, so yeah, we'll give everybody a water walk.
You see Philris's body like bobs to the surface, and the tentacles trying to bring him underneath, but can't do it anymore.
Oh, the range is 30 feet. Sorry, I missed that. They're all within 30 feet?
Finric's right on the edge, but we'll call it yeah. Yeah, you're
Okay.
good. You're good.
Cool. Okay, great. And then can we spiritual weapon that tentacle that's kind of wrapping on
You absolutely can.
right down there?
Go for it.
All right, cool. Which spell slot is this one? All right, so this is to hit. Not great. It's 11.
Does not hit.
Yeah, okay. That's it.
Okay. Is Bones doing anything? Twizzard, you're back to normal. What do you tell Bones?
I don't think he can do anything. There's no tentacles on deck, are there?
No tentacles on deck currently, no.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna tell him to jump in or anything. So, Bones, stand up, man. There's an emergency going on. Quit
Bones
laying
gets up.
about.
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Come stand near me for moral support.
All right. He could take the help. He could take the help action.
What does that do?
Gives you advantage on your next attack.
He can do that?
Yeah.
Mr. Bones has never actually been all that helpful. I didn't think he can actually.
Well, he usually attacks. I mean, in this case, the help
He
action
tries
is.
to attack.
Yeah, he tries to attack.
Okay, all right. If he can do that, then I'm happy to have him there. Well, I'm always happy to have him there.
Okay.
All right, that's his turn.
Okay. Brock, you're up.
So right now, if I'm looking over, there's a tentacle that's just trying to bring down
Yep.
the dude, but he can't.
Yep.
I have a javelin I would like to throw at the tentacle.
Oh, all right. Toss that javelin, baby.
Wow, 9.
Yeah, it's thrashing around a little, and the javelin goes in the water, but it probably floats. You might be able to get it back later. I don't know. Anything else?
Yeah, it's usually good with a metal tentacle.
I don't know what else to do. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I'm gonna do something crazy. Can I cast a spell? Or is all my content?
Well, throwing the javelin would be your action. Is it a bonus action
okay.
spell? If it's a bonus action spell, then heck yeah, you can.
Let me see if it gives me a second. Oh no, that would probably hurt him. No. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm done, I think.
Okay. Agnes, you're up.
Okay, so I think now if I could see the tentacle, is that good enough for being able to see that there's something there, or I actually have to be looking at a tentacle specifically in order to do anything about sea creature?
You can see the creature. You can see the tentacle.
Okay.
It's trying to bring this guy below water, but he can't do it. But it's still trying, at least until its next turn.
All right. Then let's see. I have a feeling that if this thing is using psychic ability, that using psychic ability against it is not going to be a great idea, but I'm gonna try anyway. This is not concentration, so that's why I'm gonna try it out. I am going to cast a.
So, are we saying that my tiny hut will still be there if I leave it and come back in?
Yes, we're playing Legacy Tiny Hat.
Okay. All right. So, I am going to step out just so I could try using a lower level
Okay.
Dissident Whisper.
Okay.
I'm going to use a level 2,
And it is a wisdom saving throw of 17.
Okay. Oh man, it rolled a 2. Even with its big plus, that is not enough.
All right,
What
so
is
that'll
it?
be 11 psychic damage. I don't know if it takes psychic damage the same way as normal folk do.
You guys hear this terrifying scream, sort of almost half as sound, half in your minds, as it roars in pain and anger. It seemed to work. All right, is that everything?
I would like to cast Bardic Combat Inspiration.
Ooh.
And who will be next?
Twizzard is next, although you've seen him acting weird. Finric is, of course, next to you.
All right, then I would probably do Finric. So, Finric,
Finric.
you can use an extra 1d10 on any roll. You just need to make the choice to use it before you know the outcome.
Got it. Thanks.
Any roll but damage. I should say that.
Cool.
Saving throws, hits.
Sounds good.
All right, Twizzard, you're up.
All right, so that guy Fuller,
Dilris.
He-
Philris.
he's floundering around in the water, right? He needs some help.
Yeah, he's not. You get the feeling that something Brock did made it so he's not going underneath the water, but he's still like kind of wrapped up in a
Elias
tentacle.
did it, not me.
Oh, sorry, Paelias. He's still wrapped up in a tentacle.
I'm wondering if I should polymorph him into like some aquatic creature, so he could slither away. Maybe even a squid himself, so he could use his suckers to get back up on deck. Could that work? I don't know.
But since he can walk on water, would that affect him?
Well, he's still kind of stuck down there. Well, I guess do we have a ladder that's always down that you can just walk over to and get up?
You would have to put out the ladder, but you could put out the ladder on you could put out the ladder nearby.
Okay, so he's probably okay then. He just needs to get free, and then we have to put a ladder out.
Or he could polymorph him into a tiny bird.
Who will probably automatically get crushed.
Or just get hit by. I don't know. I guess it
Well,
was
with that attitude, he would.
rough out.
Finric, you can actually add my Bardic Combat Inspiration to an attack roll. Like, to an actual hit. Damage.
Oh, to a damage. Okay. Got it.
You can.
Cool.
Because it's combat.
All right, so I'm just gonna attack the squid, and I'm gonna disintegrate it.
Oh, amazing!
You have to pass a Dex roll of 17.
A Dex roll of 17.
Yes.
I want that spell.
Oh, you're kidding me! Nope, that's a fail.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Mhm.
It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
88.
88 damage.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So we're at 99
You're at
because of the 11.
99. This thing's got 99 problems.
But money ain't one.
All right.
Ooh, that felt good.
Bet it
What was that
did.
attack?
Disintegrate.
Nice.
That's my level 7 spell. Well, I had it for
Oh,
6,
cool.
but level 7 hits it a little harder.
Cool.
Okay, Finric, you're up. Oh, unless Twizzard, are you moving back or anything?
No, I guess I'm done shoving people. So just stand there and watch.
Okay. Finric, you're up.
Okay, how accessible is this guy thing?
There's one visible tentacle over here. Oh, you guys can't see that from here. I'm so sorry.
No, sorry, yeah.
There's this guy. No one's going up to the crow's nest.
Oh, can you put Agnes back into the tiny hut? I
Tiny
don't know
hut.
if she's in it or not, but
Yeah, she is.
thank you.
Sorry, where's the tentacle? Where that dude is?
Yeah, where that dude is.
Is that 45 feet or less from me?
I would say if you jump down from there, yeah, I think you could get there.
Okay.
Do a radical flip over Jenkins.
Yeah, give me a. I know it's just. I might as well ask, but give me an acrobatics or athletics check to see if you land the jump down from the top deck. Ooh, or alternatively, you could swing on a piece of the rigging, pirate style. I will also.
You're gonna jump into the water, Finric?
No, I think I'm just gonna hang up. I'm jumping off the top deck to the main deck.
Well,
But
if
he
you
should
want
be
to,
able
if you
walk
want to
on
hit,
water.
if you want to hit the tentacle, you're gonna need to get to the water level.
God damn it. Okay, so I'm doing that then.
But you can walk on water.
Ooh, Fenrir's come a long way.
Yeah, really.
Remember he almost grounded one of our ships because he was afraid of being in the...
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that very well.
So my acrobatics check is 27.
27. All right. What does it look like as you swing out over this tentacle?
What
Slow motion.
does it look like?
Looks
How
awesome.
do you do it?
Got dagger in one hand.
Yeah, exactly. I am gonna dagger it. So it is gonna be the dagger of venom, and I take a leap off. I grab the dagger with both hands, and
Oh.
I
That's
strike
pretty...
down on the.
All right. All right. Give me that attack. And remember, you've got the inspiration if you want to use it.
Okay. Now I could roll the attack, and then roll the inspiration without knowing. Like I could see the result, but not. Sorry. Could
you
I?
can't know if it hits or not, but you
Got
can.
it.
You're like, if it's an 18, you might be like, I'm just gonna chance it. But if it's like a 12, you're like, no, I'm definitely gonna try.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. 24 to hit.
Nah.
Oh
That
no!
hits.
It does.
Oh yeah, that hits. Sorry, I was saying no, you shouldn't use it.
No.
Okay.
Yes, it definitely hits.
Cool. So then we've got piercing damage.
And you can add the 1d10 to your damage if you like.
Pierce that.
So let's do that. So it's going to be 17 plus. Plus 9. Wow. So 26 damage. 6 of which is poison damage. The rest is piercing.
6 is poison damage.
Yeah.
Poisonous piercing.
Okay.
125.
Okay. The tentacle goes down underneath the water, and you guys see this hulking beast land onto the deck, and it sort of roars out and swings its tentacles on the other side of the ship.
On the deck now?
Oh, I thought it was like a giant squid.
It is
It's on
this thing.
Oh, he's awful. Or she.
Weird.
Not a fan.
So he's on the deck. He's totally on the deck
Does he
now.
have legs?
I would like to throw that off the
Or
ship.
just tentacles?
It's hard to tell. Paelias, can you give me a wisdom saving throw? That's gonna fail probably, but it's gonna. You're gonna succeed probably because wisdom's. I think you're. But that's the dice.
Yeah.
That's the person who tried to do it to.
Oh damn! I got a nat 1. It's a 10 though.
Oh no! Oh no! Paelias, you hear in your head, throw them in the water.
Oh no!
Feed me. And you're like, that sounds like a really good idea.
Right, but like he's up on deck now, so why would throwing him in the water make sense?
That's a great question, Agnes, but that's what he says.
Shawn, I realize on the poison damage, you actually need to roll a con save for it.
Oh, okay.
DC of 15. Sorry about that.
No need to be sorry.
Is it poison or poisson?
Poisson.
It is
No, poisson is with 2 S's.
It is a 8. No, it is
Okay,
11.
so you
It's an
failed
11.
that, so you do get the 6 poison damage, and you are poisoned for the next minute.
Okay, so disadvantage on attacks or something like that, I think?
Probably.
Something like
sounds
that.
about right.
All right.
The creature's day.
Disadvantage. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
All right, Paelias, it is your turn. You feel like you really need to throw some people in the water. That's the right thing to do.
All right. Well, who's near me?
Finric's already like in the water. Twizzard and Brock are equidistant to you, but Twizzard is next to the water.
Oh yeah, and so they're like friends of mine. They're friendly, but I want them to go in the water.
Yes, you do.
Uh-huh.
You feel like it's the right thing to do.
Yeah. I wonder if one of my my spells would help with this, so that I could get more people in the water.
You just control water.
Right? Yeah. Can I bring the water to them?
You probably can.
I would get them in the water.
Huh.
Yeah. Why don't we do control water? I like that. And I want this real bad, don't I?
Yeah, no, it really seems like the best course of action.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So we can do it at my highest controlling. Well, I guess it's only at 1 spell level.
Yeah, I think control water is just.
There it is. Level 4. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we can control water, and we can. It's a concentration spell, so luckily I don't have any concentration going on right now, so that's cool. Until the spell ends, you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose that is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
Oh my gosh, that's the entire length of the ship.
Oh my god! So we're just gonna like dump the ship in water.
You could just sink the ship.
I think that's what we're doing. I think we're just dumping water on the ship right now. We're just
It
like,
might be the worst nat one that's ever affected you guys.
yeah, right.
We might want some water breathing, Brock.
We're throwing them in the water, all right. Oh damn!
Oh, wait, hold on. Will we all just float up to the top of the water?
You will.
You still have the good thing I did that.
None of you can go underwater, but the ship can.
So what does that mean though when water spills on us? Does it feel like ground falling on us?
No, my hut won't.
Well, I guess it depends on how you want to do it. Are you trying to bring the water up over the ship or just sink the ship?
No, I was trying to bring the water up over the ship and have it like fall on us.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
So is that what is that gonna feel like though? Because the water is solid, right?
Yeah. Now we'll do some dice rolls.
All right, that's gonna hurt.
So
All right.
how far up are you gonna bring it?
Well, let's see. It's a cube on 100 feet side, so it probably. Oh, here it is. I can. Oh, I cause the water level of all standing water in the area. Oh, actually, maybe I'll do that. I think that might be better. So just flood is cause the water level of all standing water in the area to rise by as much as 20 feet. Is that going to get onto the boat?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's just do that then. That makes more sense. And then if the area includes a shore, the flooding water spills over onto dry land.
So Brock and Twizzard, you look as Paelias turns toward the beast, and he nods, and he does an incantation, and the ocean rises up on either side and crashes down as it tries to fill in the space in between. Everybody give me a dex save to see if you hold your feet or if you get knocked around.
Do I have to dex save myself too?
Yeah, you have to do that yourself too.
Does Finric have to do that?
No, Finric, you actually, Finric, well, that's interesting. So you and Philris is like looking at you with like eyes crazed, right? As you guys rise up like 20 feet above the deck, and then the water just, and you're like, you're just riding the wave down. Actually, you're like riding the wave down. You see Twizzard and Mr. Bones below you, like looking up at you. You're like, this isn't good.
Well, how tall is the boat? Because 20 feet is going to be minus the height of the boat, right?
I think we normally say that like this railing would be 5 or 6 feet above the water. So like,
right.
If Agnes, I mean, I don't know if you're 20 feet above the water though, Agnes, even if you're on the top
Well,
deck.
no, but the thing is, like, the difference between 10 and
enough.
20 feet is a pretty significant difference. Like,
Yeah.
but I got a 22.
All right, you're definitely good.
I had a nat 20 for my Constitution save, so that's great. Or whatever save I was doing.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a 14.
All right. And you guys, it's the weirdest thing, right? Like, you guys know how to swim, but this water, it's just like, you're just on the top of it. As it sort of equals out, and the ship is like, actually, let me roll to see what happens to the ship.
I imagine it to be sort of like a foam pit at one of those Sky Zone parks.
Yeah.
As you guys are all,
and you're trying, and it seems like it should be easy, but it's still holding you down.
as you guys are all buoyed, well, no, you're all buoyed up because you all have water walk, right?
Hmm.
So as you get buoyed up, the ship sort of tilts forward and starts to almost slide out from underneath you as the water is trying to find equilibrium again.
What's happening to the creature?
The
Does he have to do a saving throw, dex saving throw?
The weirdest thing is, wait, let me read something real quick. Anyone who's looking at the creature while this is happening, which is arguably questionable whether you're doing this. So actually, who has passive perception, say above 15?
I do.
Me.
If you have passive perception above 15, you see the water flowing through the creature as if it's an illusion.
Oh.
Okay. So, if you got higher than a 10, you're going to keep your footing. But the ship is now sinking. And if you don't stop it within 2 rounds, the ship will sink.
Stop it, meaning.
The ship from sinking.
Okay.
Start bailing.
Nate has managed to hold on to Jenkins' body. And he is just holding onto the helm for all he's worth. And he turns to you, Agnes, and he's like, Agnes, you got to right the ship or we're all going to drown!
Oh my gosh.
And with
We now know how this guy ended up in a buoy.
and with that, it's Mr. Bones' turn.
Oh, so he rolled an 8 for his dex save, so he fell.
Okay, so he's like floating on the water somewhere near the bow. He's gonna float off the ship if he doesn't do something quick.
Can I tell him to get up and stand up for you, right?
Yeah, definitely. We'll say that the water has encroached this much onto the ship as it's like sinking, sort of like,
Well, it's starting at the back.
or the front. But yes, Mr. Bones is up.
All right, I'm just gonna. Can I just tell him to run downstairs and hide?
Yeah.
No,
Definitely.
tell him to run downstairs and start bailing.
He doesn't need air. All right, Bones, do what you can to get the water out of the way as you run downstairs.
But
Oh.
he can't. Got water walking.
Oh, does he have water walking?
Oh yeah.
He
Oh,
can't go
no,
when he's
you're right. He tries to. He's like being repelled by the water.
All right, good
He-
try,
and
Bones.
he's like,
Okay, so I guess he's just floating there, like a skeleton buoy.
yeah, he's like right on the edge. Brock, you're up.
Pull this water off.
Well, we need to get the person who put the water on to get it off.
Who did this to us?
Pretty much.
What are you doing, Brock? Paelias seems to have gone crazy.
Don't worry, it's only gonna last for 10 minutes.
Oh, sweet. I
I'm,
hold my breath for that.
wait, real quick. How do I know what my bonus actions are? Like, when,
Just BA.
Yeah, it has a BA for the. Is it a spell?
well, I want to know if I can just smack Paelias.
If you go into action,
Yeah,
And there's-
because if you hurt him, he has to roll again.
yeah, well, yeah, I have a Constitution saving throw. Or maybe it was. Yeah.
But I also want to attack the creature.
No, attack Paelias.
Okay. I'm gonna smack him upside his head.
No, like attack him. Like you gotta hurt him.
Well, he could do.
Oh.
Well,
that would
yeah,
hurt him.
it just has to be at least like 1 hit point worth.
He doesn't have to throw a javelin at him.
But make it something that automatically hits. It has to be
Hard.
an automatic hit. It can't be something that you roll for attack.
Yeah, it should hit me. Yeah.
Okay, so can I use my flame blade in a melee spell attack?
Sure.
Is that an automatic hit?
No.
I don't know, but it's at level 7.
Find something that has an automatic hit.
I don't know if you have one. I don't think I have any.
Yeah, I mean his
Magic
pretty good.
missiles.
I don't have any of those.
Yeah,
Ash, make the attack roll. We'll see what happens.
yeah, you can do it.
$17.
I have an 18 armor class.
And when you cast a spell using the spell slot of 4th level or higher, damage increases by 1d6 for every 2 slot levels above 2nd. And I'm in
Doesn't
7.
matter if you don't hit.
All right.
Oh, I didn't hit. I missed.
Brock swings with his flaming blade and Paelias ching, with his shield. With his 2-point shield.
I probably have like the biggest armor class of anybody, and I have a Constitution saving throw like advantage or whatever. This is bad.
Is he floating with all his heavy armor?
I mean, at this point, so the water is.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I'm gonna say that the water
Something
equalizing
didn't
itself.
There you
What's
go.
that?
No, well, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't have worked.
I think the boat trying to be buoyant, the water trying to equalize itself, even though he brought it all up, the effect is basically that the bow of the ship is now underwater and it is sinking. But I think anyone up here is now, you're standing on the deck of the ship again. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
All right. So that was your attack, Brock. You got any bonus actions you want to do? Bonus action. Time BA. You're looking for a time BA.
Time BA.
If it's a spell. 1 BA. That's what you're looking for.
And in actions, it would just be a BA.
Yep. Agnes, you're on deck.
Shillelagh.
No, but he's got flame blades, so he doesn't need shillelagh.
Yeah.
No, but
Shillelagh just makes his weapon magical.
oh, I thought you could hit with it.
Well, yes, but it's a regular melee attack. But
Oh.
putting shillelagh
Oh,
on it
cool.
So you're
makes
trying to hit him with.
makes a club magical weapon instead of just a bludgeoning.
Okay, well,
Oh, my flame blade is also a bonus action. I could try again.
I think, well, I think
No,
that's to bring
it's
it into
putting
existence.
it on. It's like
Oh,
putting
okay.
the magic on your club, or stick, or whatever you happen to have as your weapon.
All right, bonus action, you can slap him, but you have to get a nat 20 for it to work. Give it a try.
No.
you can do it.
Wait, where is that?
I'm just
Just-
making it. I'm
just
just making it
roll.
up.
Just
Roll
roll.
a d20.
Slappers only.
Roll a d20. Slappers only. Was it a 1?
Just 7.
All right, Agnes, what are you doing?
So I want
Try,
to
Brock, good
do
try.
something that is definitely going to hit him.
So, I don't know if he's got some kind of protection against magic missiles like Falrith did, but I'm gonna try magic missiles on him.
All right.
I'm just going to use
A level, I guess a level 1.
Yeah.
So it only sends out 3 magic missiles.
Right in the shins.
Yeah.
Okay.
My hot foot.
Whenever the charm target takes damage, you can repeat the saving throw. So
And
you
there's
can-
3
you can repeat it
magic
for three.
missiles,
Oh,
so you're gonna
times.
have to roll 3 times.
Okay.
So there's 2 things we're trying to end, right? We're trying to end concentration on the water and
Yep.
the
The wisdom.
charm, the charm effect. Yeah. So do your
Oh,
wisdom
damn.
first.
So wait, well, I don't have to concentrate on the charm.
No,
So
But
do
you
it-
get, every time you get hit, you get to re-roll your wisdom check.
exactly. So give me a
Oh,
wisdom saving
okay.
throw.
Oh, that's cool.
Wisdom saving throw first.
The wisdom saving throw first. Okay.
Wisdom
so that's
saving.
gonna come out to be. Oh, that's better. I got a 3 this time, so 12 total.
Amazing. Second missile hits. Give me one more.
Wait, the 12 didn't make it.
No, the 12 didn't make it.
Oh no.
All right, so we're still doing wisdom first.
Yes.
Okay. Here's another wisdom.
Incredible.
Oh, there you go. Nat 20.
Oh. So Agnes is like, wake the fuck up, and magic missile impacts in your chest. You're like, what's going on? Nothing's wrong. And boom, the second one hits, and all of a sudden you realize I probably shouldn't be sinking the ship.
You also take some damage, but you know.
Yeah, you'll take whatever damage from the 3 magic missiles. What does he
Yeah.
take, Agnes?
9.
9 total damage. Wakes you
Okay.
up, snaps you back to your senses.
What about the concentration? Do we still need to do that?
Well, so wait, so shape water. Did you say that is a concentration spell or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could just now that you don't want to put everyone in the water, you could be like, I just stop. Like the spell just stops.
Well, can I just stop it, or do I have to physically actually take the water out that's already there?
That's a good question. The ship is actively sinking. You probably need to, on your turn,
Remove the water.
push the water
I'd
down, basically.
I'd rather lose my concentration so I don't have to use an action to stop it, right?
Oh no, you could just stop.
Oh,
I
okay.
mean-
Okay, so it stopped.
Yeah, stop it now, and on your next turn, basically push the water down.
Oh yeah, because you can choose to lose your concentration.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
All right. With that, Twizzard, you're up.
All right, so we're still all floating at
Well,
this point.
Well, no, you're back on the deck. It's just the ship is sinking
Oh,
until
okay.
Plies
Just-
can fix it.
But I saw, maybe I don't know if I noticed that Paelias got hit with some missiles.
You did. Yeah, you saw that.
Okay, so I'm
It's
like,
hard to miss.
those guys are working something out. I'm gonna stay out of it. I'm gonna worry about whatever this thing is that just showed up on deck.
Yep.
Gross.
Yep.
I wonder if I can charm person it and convince it to throw people off.
Unfortunately, it is not a person.
Oh, okay.
People off.
It is
Well-
not a person. It is
Why
a.
you still want us to fall?
It is a aberration.
All right, I can't.
Do you have charm aberration?
No, I was gonna take it, but it was very situational. What I can do, let's see. I wonder if Intellect Fortress would help. Maybe it's a little too late. Resistance to psychic damage, as well as intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Yeah, that's maybe a little too late. Is this thing bloodied?
Oh, we're at 125.
You're looking at this thing. It seems perfectly healthy.
Oh, jeez.
But it is poisoned.
But did you notice that the water went right through it?
I did not notice that.
Oh, you
This is
did.
this is
No.
better water. I'll put this water in here. You're getting sunk by Kleenex.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Okay, so
Not sponsored. Imagine if Kleenex sponsored our lame ass D&D stream. So random.
Use our tissue boxes more often for building your realms.
all right, so I'm going for so I did my level 7 spell. I'm gonna look at my level 6, and I'm
Okay.
gonna cast Disintegrate again.
Okay.
And
Go
so
for it.
you've got a Dex save of 17 to make. And don't do it, please.
This thing disappears.
Disappear. What does that mean? Did I
Hey,
cast
you got it.
my spell?
Any movement, or is it Finric's turn?
Did I cast my spell?
You cast your spell? Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What does it look like when you cast your spell? Describe what it
Uh,
looks like.
A thin green ray springs from my pointed finger to a target that I see within range.
Yeah, it seems to hit whatever that was, and it just blinks out of existence.
Okay. Everything it's wearing and carrying except magic items are reduced to a pile of fine gray dust.
None of that. There's no fine gray dust. It just blinks out of existence.
Alright, well, my movement is I go look for a pile of fine gray dust, and I'm probably a little confused.
All right, you walk over to where the water is still lapping at the deck as the bolt lists that way. You don't see any fine grained dust in the water. Finric, you're up. I think you still have your inspiration because I don't. Or no, you used it last turn, right? Yeah.
I did use it.
Okay.
But the dude's gone. I'm okay, except I'm in a sinking boat,
Yes.
and I don't like the water.
It's true.
All right. I am.
Getting a little higher.
Is there? I will know the boat. Is there like a sort of like a centerline beam somewhere below deck that I'm aware of?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna run down and try to dive under to reach it.
You're gonna try to dive into the water, but you find that you cannot force your body beneath the water.
The cruel fate.
That's kind of funny. Look, it does it. Whee!
Well, that didn't work.
You could run into the cabin. If you want, you could run into the cabin because that's above water.
No, that won't do it. Wait, I can't like intentionally do that anymore.
You cannot go underwater.
Okay. So I'm gonna instead get myself into one of the life rafts.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you get in this one. The other one's kind of beat up a little, so you go over near this one, which is right next to a spinning cloud of daggers. You stay just out of reach of the spinning cloud of daggers. That's what that circle is.
Agnes, do you want to end this and maybe join me?
I think that the cloud of daggers are gonna hit a tentacle if it comes over your way.
They're going to be useful. They're protecting you.
All right, is that your turn, Finric?
Like you
I
might
guess
want to
that's my
stand
turn.
like behind it.
All right, Finric, as you look at the boat, a tentacle comes up from the water and slaps your ass. Let's see, what does
Damn
it
it.
get?
I told you to stand behind it.
Is it a cheeky slap? Like, haha.
It's a 16 to hit. Does that hit?
It's a challenge
No.
to a duel.
All right. Agnes, I will roll to see if it's going to slap the other direction and go through the daggers. It does not this time. So second tentacle. Are you serious? Nat 1. God bless it. All right. One more roll to see if it goes through the... That time it does go through it. So roll your damage, Agnes.
All right.
And that is a 23 to hit Finric.
Okay. So it's gonna be, come on, 26 damage.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a dangerous
26 damage?
Yeah, I rolled at level 4. I needed it to go through my Lehman's tiny hut.
26 damage?
Yeah. Cloud of daggers!
All right. So fascinating. Wow, 26 damage. Holy nuts.
You wasn't worried about the 88 damage, but the 26, that's hurting.
So, okay, this is how this is gonna work. This is
It
amazing.
loses a tentacle.
So it swipes at Finric, and Finric, you do some monk shit to dodge it. It swipes again from the same direction, and again you dodge it. And it's such a weak swipe that it freaking launches itself out of the water. It launches itself out of the water, and its head, its grotesque giant mouth with its beady little eyes, is coming straight for you, Finric. And as it passes through the cloud of daggers, its head just and it lands, knocking you to the ground, and hits the deck, dead.
Oh,
Well, I guess we're not going to be able to decapitate that one.
and you wanted to stop the cloud of daggers.
That's funny.
Seems like a good idea at the time.
Paelias, it is now your turn. You're actually next.
Good, good. Let's get this water out of here. Let's unclog the boat.
All right, so you force the water back down,
Mm-hmm.
and the ship's sort of like, and you guys are left,
Little worse
just
for wear.
staring at this. How big is this thing? It's large. As you're just staring at this large, and the smell is terrible. And what's left of its sort of face and neck is just like, Finric, you are like underneath it. You're just like drenched in this stuff.
Not happy. Yeah.
You sort of
Investigation that out.
you sort of get yourself out from underneath it.
Oh, wait, can I take my turn and use a wall of fire just to roast it so we have something to eat?
Ooh.
Sure. You want to light it on fire?
It's a wooden ship.
A wooden
Oh, right,
ship.
yeah.
Let's maybe.
It was completely enveloped in water, though.
We have a water controller.
It's
and,
pretty juicy.
Like, we can walk on the water. We'll be fine.
Jeez.
No, we need our ship.
Fine.
As Agnes is like, talking Brock down, you hear Nate go, "It's Jenkins. He doesn't look good." And Agnes, you sort of turn to look at Jenkins, and you see his skin has gone translucent, and there's this sort of ooze that's coming out of his pores and starting to coat his
okay.
body.
This guy needs something pretty serious.
I mean, I could definitely do some, like I could give him extra hit points, and I can also do cure wounds.
But if this guy is like poisoned in such a way, then it's probably going to take.
He starts crawling toward the side of the boat, and Nate
Oh.
tries to stop him, and he's like,
Okay.
I can dispel magic. Would that help?
He can't breathe.
He can't breathe.
Okay.
And he starts crawling toward the edge of the boat again.
Okay, I may have something.
All right. What are you
I
gonna?
have a healing word.
I have a restoration potion that was made by the witch that made Paelias and I pick flowers and kill a land shark. If that rings any bells. And then
Yeah.
she gave me a potion, and I marked it down as restoration potion, not healing. I have healing potions, but
Okay.
I don't know if this restoration potion is going to be useful or just be wasted.
I also have a greater restoration spell.
Oh,
so
yeah.
if you wanted to,
Why don't we try the spell
Yeah, let's do
first?
that.
yeah, just to save that. So the greater restoration, I imbue a creature I touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect. I can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or end one of the following effects. One effect that charmed or petrified the target, one curse including the target's attunement.
What
reduction.
level? What level is it? It's 6, right?
Greater restoration is level 5.
It's 5.
Do you not have it at a higher level?
Oh yeah. Do you?
Don't.
Have,
Yeah, you could cast it at a higher level, can't you?
I mean, I usually can, but this
Do you-
one I'm not seeing in my 6 or 7 slots. I'm only seeing it in my 5.
is that because you used up your 6 or 7?
No, it's not listed as options for 6 or 7.
Yeah, this is so weird. It says the disease can be removed only by heal or another disease-curing spell of 6th level or higher.
Well, I mean,
That
I
is
could definitely do
strange.
that anyway. So.
Yeah, you
You've
can
got-
heal, right?
You've got heal?
Oh,
heal.
I've got
Oh.
mass cure wound or.
No, this is heal is a very specific spell.
So it must be another, because this is a 5th level. There must be a greater restoration then that I don't have.
What the heck could it be talking about?
Even greater.
Wait, you have healing word though. You have healing word at 6th level.
Yeah, but that's not gonna work, right?
No, it specifically says a disease-curing spell of 6th level or higher.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
No,
But I have,
it's just weird. I think
And
greater
Cure
restoration.
Wounds at 6th level.
I'm just curious what the heck it is. What the heck cures an Aboleth disease? Let me do it. I feel like greater restoration should work. Let me just do a quick search. Otherwise, Jenkins is gonna need to.
Get in the water.
Otherwise, we can let him die. He can be dead for up to a century, and I can resurrect him.
You have to wait a century?
No. Just not longer than.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably within a year or two we'll want him back.
For resurrection, you need a diamond worth
Oh,
1,000
we've got
gold.
that. We've got that.
Which
Yeah, we got some extra diamonds.
We got the diamond.
I also have Revivify.
Yeah, not even greater restoration works. The internet agrees.
Wow.
That's no good.
What's Philris do? You got anything?
Oh my, that's a great question, Agnes. Do I have?
Well,
Been a-
is Twizzard's potion gonna work then? Maybe that's like higher level somehow.
It just says restoration. I feel if it
might
was,
not be greater.
Yeah.
So it's not even greater than greater.
I don't think it's greater.
Less than greater.
Who did you get it from?
So
witch.
you remember we went to some town. Paelias and I went to earn money or something, and then there was this witch, and she's like, "I need you to pick flowers." And
It was in Toulouse. They went to another island in Toulouse.
It was in Toulouse.
there's like a land shark in
Ooh.
this cave.
Yes.
She gave me a potion.
He gave you a potion. It's probably greater restoration.
Yes, I don't know if it would work anymore.
All right, Paelias. Give me. Let's see. What would you want to give me? You'd want to give me a. You're trying to make this spell the most powerful cleric spell it's ever been. Give me a religion check. We don't do those enough.
Religion. Oh, I have a lot of religion. Well, if I didn't. Oh yeah, a 14.
A 14.
Can I bardic inspire him?
You can. You can bardic
You could
inspire.
do this, Paelias.
What is it? What does it add?
1d10.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'll
I'll add a
leave.
1.
Give me a 2 or higher on that baby.
Yeah, we can do that. We can get 2 or higher. It's pretty hard not to actually. Oh, 10. Yeah.
10.
I just saw the 0. I was like, is there 0 on this?
All right. You cast greater restoration as all of you sort of gather around as Jenkins tries vainly to breathe, and he's about to throw himself into the ocean, and you call on the power of magic of the goddess, and you put it all into all of Mistra's strength, and you feel it flow through you. And the ooze and the translucency, you can actually, for a moment, you can like see through to his bones, and the vessel's struggling for breath, and his lungs that as you channel Mistra's energy, the disease sort of flows out and leaves his body. He sort of rolls over and he's like, I didn't like that. Thank you, Paelias.
Damn,
He seems-
we thought you were a goner.
What's that?
We thought you were a goner.
Yeah, no, I never seen a beast like that before. First it tried to take my mind, and then it turned me into some goo monster.
I'm pretty sure it was doing something to my mind too.
Oh yeah, it did something to my mind.
Tried to. For me, right before it showed up, Jenkins and I felt something.
All right.
Does he need some healing? Because I could do a cure wounds.
Yes, he definitely needs some healing.
Okay.
I can do a healing word as well.
Good word too.
Yeah.
All right. All right. The stench on the deck is quite terrible. What do you guys want to do with this body?
This thing smells.
I mean, does it have any distinguishing features that might be good to keep for selling later? Teeth, eyeballs.
Yeah, there's so you could get a few teeth. You could get a few teeth. They're like, I'm gonna say that the flesh and the eyeballs maybe not so much, but the teeth probably, the daggers just, they're not gonna like carve up teeth. So
Yeah.
Do we think it's eaten anything valuable? Maybe we should cut it open.
you could cut it open, sure.
May I cut it open with my flaming sword?
All right, cut it open with a flaming sword. Roll a d20 for me. Straight d20 roll. See what we get here.
Approximately how many points does
11.
11. You cut it open, and maybe like a 1/4, like a mostly intact shark carcass falls out onto the deck of the ship.
Ooh.
Kind of
open
like
the shark card?
Yeah,
It's-
I'm gonna cut that open.
What did the shark eat?
Keep on going.
all right.
That
All right.
fishy.
Roll a
I
d20
want-
again. Roll a d20 again. Let's do
I want
this.
this Russian nesting doll. 18.
18. All right, you cut open the shark, and a leather pouch falls out. A leather pouch falls out and sort of makes a clunk noise as it hits the deck, covered in shark and Aboleth entrails.
That's nasty.
Cut that pouch open with my sword.
Nasty pouch.
You
got the pouch.
you cut the pouch open.
No, I just want to open it. I just want to look.
Okay, you open the pouch, and 130 golds fell onto the deck.
Mm-hmm. Shark had a rich diet. Oh.
Amazing.
You know, it's bad because I was going to polymorph that Fuller guy into a shark. So maybe he could bite or do something, but I guess this thing eats sharks too, so.
It definitely eats sharks too. Amazing.
I
All
feel
right.
like one of us should have a spell that works like a camera. Because we've got these great moments with these awesome things. We just have to chuck this carcass. No one's going to believe this.
I do. I have an animated quill.
Can you do a
I could describe,
selfie of
and
us?
it will write or draw whatever I describe.
That's amazing.
Do we
I
have to
always
hold
forget you
selfie?
have that.
I don't know.
How long do we have to pose while with it? Like,
All right, you guys pose around the carcass as Agnes's draws it out onto a spare piece of parchment.
Perfect.
Does someone want to hold up a tentacle?
Touch it.
So how many points does Jenkins need? Because I need to know what level to do my.
I gave him 16.
Oh, you
Oh,
gave
he's
him.
good. He's good
Oh,
then. He's
that's
good.
Okay, all right.
All right, you guys pose there, and as it draws out the half destroyed Aboleth, the shark carcass cut in half, Twizzard gleefully holding up a tentacle. You wait for that to finish as the sun comes up over the horizon, and it comes up in the east. The light sort of like blinds you as you look, and as you look away, you turn, and off maybe about another 5 miles or so, you see an island rising out of the water in the mist of the morning. And that is where we're going to end session for tonight.
It's Windbell.
It's-
The wrong direction.
Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on BND Live. It is not Windbell. Bye.